Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh and welcome back to online classes of Iqra Fast by Secondary Schools, a project of Iqra Education System. Dear students of class metric, in the last two video lectures, we discussed about the keywords used in the poem King Bruce and the Spider along with their English and Urdu meanings. Today in this video lecture, inshallah, we will start reading an explanation of this poem. But before we further go ahead, I have an interesting segment for you as usual. Yes, I will ask you a riddle, so be ready for that. Here is the riddle before you. How many seconds are there in a year? Year means 12 months. How many seconds are there in a year? एक साल यानी कि 12 महीनों में कितने सेकंड्स होते हैं? I know this is a very simple question for you people because you can easily calculate this within 5 to 10 seconds. So we will meet again in the end of the video with the same riddle and I will answer you the question. But before I answer, I will ask you your answers. Okay, here we are with the reading and explanation of this poem. Open page number 61 in your books, everybody. Page number 61. I will go through the introduction to the poetess first and then I will read a couple of couplets so as to let you know that how you have to read it and what you have to do and how you have to raise or bring down your voice in intonation. Page number 61. King Bruce and the Spider. This poem is written by Eliza Cook. She was born in 1818 and 1889 she died. Born in London, she was the youngest of 11 children. She was entirely self-educated and wrote verses from the age of 14. Her first volume being published at 17 when she was 17 years old. In 1849, she edited and published Eliza Cook's Journal. Her work is simple and highly moral. In this poem, she teaches the reader what she always practiced in her own life, to keep on trying and never to be discouraged. I will now read the poem, a couple of stanzas, and then I will go on to explaining this poem to you people. King Bruce of Scotland flung himself down in a lonely mood to think. It's true he was monarch and wore a crown, but his heart was beginning to sink. For he had been trying to do a great deed, to make his people glad. He had tried and tried, but couldn't succeed, so became quite sad. He flung himself down in a low despair, as grieved as man could be, and after a while, as he pondered there, I'll give it all up, said he. Now just at the moment a spider dropped, with its silken cobweb clue, and the king in the midst of his thinking stopped to see what the spider would do. It was a long way up to the ceiling dome, and it hung by a rope so fine that how it would get to its cobweb home, King Bruce could not divine. We will go through the introduction to the poetess first. The name of the poetess of this poem is Eliza Cook, and she was born in 1818 and she died in 1889. She was the youngest of the 11 children. उसके वालिदैन के 11 बच्चे थे और वो अपने 11 बहन भाइयों में सबसे छोटी थी. And she was entirely self-educated. किसी इदारे से, स्कूल से तालीम हासिल नहीं की, बल्कि खुद घर में ही तालीम हासिल की थी. And wrote verses from the age of 14, और सिर्फ 14 साल की उम्र से उसने अशआर लिखना शुरू कर दिए थे. Her first volume being published at 17. Now you can think that she started doing poetry or writing verses at the age of only 14. And when she was 17 years old, just 3 years later, her first volume was published. In 1849, she edited and published Eliza Cook's journal. उसने अपने ही नाम पर, अपने ही अशार पर, अपनी ही शायरी पर एक मैगजीन या जर्नल पब्लिश किया 1849 में. Her work is simple and highly moral. एलिजा कुक की जो शायरी थी वो बहुत ही सादा और उसमें कोई ना कोई मोरल था. In this poem, ये जो पोम हम पढ़ रहे हैं, King Bruce and the Spider, she teaches the reader what she always practiced in her own life. वो हमें वो चीज़ सिखा रही हैं जो उन्होंने खुद अपनी पूरी ज़िंदगी में की, प्रैक्टिस की, उसकी वो अपनाए रखी. और वो क्या है? टू कीप ऑन ट्राइंग एंड नेवर टू बी डिस्करेज्ड. हमेशा जिद्दोजहद कोशिश करते रहो और कभी भी नाउमीद या मायूस ना हो. सो हियर इज अ सेंट्रल आइडिया, टू कीप ऑन ट्राइंग एंड नेवर टू बी डिस्करेज्ड. हमेशा कोशिश करते रहें और कभी भी हिम्मत ना हारें, ना उम्मीद ना हो, मायूस ना हो. माय डियर ब्रदर्स, ये तो हम मुसलमानों का फेथ है, बिलीफ है, डॉक्ट्रीन है. हमारा अकीदा है कि अल्लाह की ज़ात से कभी भी ना उम्मीद या मायूस ना हो. और इसीलिए अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला ने हमें बता दिया, डिसअपॉइंटमेंट इज़ अ सिन, मायूसी गुनाह है. एलिजा कुक जबकि नॉन मुस्लिम थी, मुसलमान नहीं थी, लेकिन उनका भी ये फेथ, उनका ये बिलीफ था कि कभी मायूस ना हो, ना उम्मीद ना हो, बल्कि जिद्दोजहद या कोशिश करते रहो. इन दिस पोम किंग ब्रूस एंड द स्पाइडर, द सेम central idea is thoroughly inculcated to the minds of the reader through a small yet interesting story. इस पोम के जरिए से भी हमें यही बात समझाई गई है. हमें पोएट्स एलिजा कुक यही बात समझा रही हैं कि we should never be discouraged, we should never be disappointed, we should never be delirious or despondent, we should always keep high hopes and keep on trying. हमें हमेशा जिद्दोजहद करती रहनी चाहिए. Now we will go through this poem. There are 14 stanzas and total 56 lines, which means 28 verses. So we will divide this poem into two parts. We will go through 7 stanzas today in this video lecture and the remaining 7 in the next video lecture, inshallah. So my brothers, we will start from the first stanza. You may keep your books open before you. Page number 61. Page number 61. We will start from the first 4 lines, which means the first stanza. King Bruce of Scotland flung himself down in a lonely mood to think. It's true he was monarch and wore a crown, but his heart was beginning to sink. I will give you reference to context after every stanza. These lines have been taken from the poem King Bruce and the Spider, written by Eliza Cook. In this poem, the poetess explains that one should not lose his heart if he fails in his struggle once or twice. He should continue his struggle till success. Okay? I'll explain this first stanza to you people. In these lines, poetess tells that King Robert Bruce of Scotland had been defeated in the battlefield, flung himself down on couch in despair. He was feeling very sad. He began to think. No doubt, he had been crowned as a king, but the pressure of difficulties faced by him made him lose the heart. In 4 lines में एलिजा कुक हमें बता रही हैं कि जो किंग ब्रूस, रॉबर्ट ब्रूस स्कॉटलैंड का किंग था, इसे जंग में शिकस्त हो गई थी, ठीक है, और इसने अपने आप को नाउमीदी और मायूसी में एक काउच पर डाल दिया। मतलब इसका दिल डूब रहा था, वो बहुत उदास था और उसने सोचना शुरू किया कि इसमें तो कोई शक नहीं कि मैं एक बादशाह हूं, मेरे सर पर एक ताज है, लेकिन ये जो मुश्किलात का सामना मुझे इस वक्त है ये इतनी ज़्यादा है, इसका प्रेशर इतना ज़्यादा है, ये सोच सोच कर उसका दिल डूब रहा था, ठीक है। स्टैंजा नंबर 2, for he had been trying to do a great deed to make his people glad. He had tried and tried but couldn't succeed, so became quite sad. I'll explain you these 4 lines, and in these lines poetess tells that the King Robert Bruce had been trying to gain freedom for his country. He had fought many battles but he was defeated. He had been doing his best efforts to make his people happy, but due to continuous failures he was disappointed. चूंकि किंग रॉबर्ट ब्रूस ये अपने लोगों की आज़ादी के लिए काफ़ी अरसे से जिद्दोजहद कर रहा था, कोशिश कर रहा था, जंगें लड़ रहा था, बहुत सी जंगें ये लड़ चुका था अब तक, लेकिन इसे तमाम जंगों में शिकस्त हुई थी। वो अपनी तरफ से तो अपने लोगों को खुश करने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहा था, लेकिन पे दर पे नाकामियां, कंटिन्यूअस फेलियर्स, एक के बाद एक नाकामी ने उसे बड़ा मायूस और नाउम्मीद कर दिया था। स्टैंजा नंबर 3, he flung himself down in a low despair, as grieved as man could be, and after a while as he pondered there, I will give it all up, said he. Now what happened to the King Robert Bruce, that he threw himself down on couch in disappointment. He was stricken with grief. He thought over again and again and decided at last to give up the struggle. अब चूंकि वो नाउमीदी और मायूसी की कैफियत में था, तो इतना मायूस, इतना नाउमीद और इतना दिल बर्दाश्ता हो गया कि थोड़ी देर के बाद वो इस पहलू पर गौर करने लगा कि क्या फ़ायदा इतनी जिद्दोजहद, इतनी स्ट्रगल, इतनी कोशिश करने का, मुझे पे दर पे नाकामियाँ मिल रही हैं। तो उसने आखिरकार क्या सोचा, आई विल गिव इट ऑल अप, अपने आप से कहा बस मैं हार मान लेता हूँ, छोड़ देता हूँ, बस नहीं मिलती आज़ादी ना मिले। तो उसने उम्मीद का दामन छोड़ दिया। उसके बाद क्या हुआ, स्टैंजा नंबर 4, now just at the moment a spider dropped with its silken cobweb clue, and the king in the midst of his thinking stopped to see what the spider would do. What happened here, that at the moment, from the very moment when he was thinking about giving up, he was under the feelings of despair, he was under the feeling of disappointment. A spider fell down from the ceiling, and the very moment when King Bruce was thinking to give up his struggle, when the spider fell down with his fine thread cobweb from the roof, from the ceiling, the king stopped thinking. I mean, he got diverted because of the spiders falling down from the ceiling and began to watch the movements of the spider. उसी वक्त जब ये उसकी नाउमीदी और मायूसी की कैफियत थी और वो सोच रहा था कि मैं बस अपनी एफर्ट्स छोड़ देता हूँ, एक बकरी गिरी छत से नीचे, और वो एक इंतहाई बारीक थ्रेड कॉबवेब, मकड़ी के जाले में जो एक थ्रेड था वो सीलिंग से नीचे लटक रहा था, वो उससे हैंग हुई थी, लटक रही थी। अचानक से इसकी थिंकिंग डाइवर्ट हुई डिस्ट्रैक्शन की वजह से, और उसने ये सोचा कि अरे ये ऊपर से नीचे गिर रही है, चलो अब देखता हूं कि ये क्या करेगी। स्टैंजा नंबर 5, It was a long way up to the ceiling dome, and it hung by a rope so fine that how it would get to its cobweb home, King Bruce could not divine. Now, in these lines, poetess is telling us that the distance between the spire and the round roof of cave was great, very huge. The distance was huge, too much, and the thread of the cobweb was very fine, that King Bruce could not foretell that what would happen and how would spire reach his home. अब क्या हुआ कि जब वो नीचे लटक रही थी तो उसने सोचना शुरू किया कि यार डिस्टेंस मकड़ी से और वो छत का जो डोम था उस केव का, वो इतना ऊंचा और इतना डिस्टेंस इतना ज़्यादा था, और ये जो फाइन थ्रेड था जिससे वो लटक रही थी वो इतना पतला था कि वो कभी भी टूट सकता था. तो किंग ब्रूस बिल्कुल भी प्रिडिक्ट नहीं कर सका, फोरटेल नहीं कर सका कि अब होगा क्या, ये स्पाइरर अपने घर कैसे पहुंचेगी. तो एक जस्तजू उसके अंदर डेवलप हुई, एक क्यूरियोसिटी उसके अंदर डेवलप हुई कि देखता हूं ये करेगी क्या. स्टैंजा नंबर 6, पेज नंबर 62. It soon began to cling and crawl straight up with strong endeavor, but down it came with a slippery sprawl, as near to the ground as ever. In these lines, the poetess is telling us that the spider once took hold of the cobweb thread and began to climb up, but with difficulty. It made an effort to go right up to the roof, but it slipped and fell down again on the earth, as close to the ground as before its climb. क्या हुआ कि पोएटस ये बता रही है हमें कि किंग ब्रूस ये देख रहा था कि स्पाइडर ने एक दफा दोबारा कोशिश की, पकड़ा कॉबवेब, वो थ्रेड पकड़ा और ऊपर चढ़ना शुरू हुई आहिस्ता आहिस्ता, लेकिन डिफिकल्टी के साथ, मुश्किल से. वो अपना हर एक कदम फूंक फूंक कर रख रही थी, वो हर एक स्टेप पर बहुत मोहतात नजर आ रही थी. इट मेड एन एफर्ट टू गो राइट अप टू द रूफ, टू द सीलिंग. हर मुमकिन कोशिश कर रही थी कि मैं उस छत तक पहुंच जाऊं, लेकिन अनफॉर्चुनेटली इट स्लिप्ड एंड फेल डाउन ऑन द अर्थ. दोबारा से वो स्लिप होकर गिर गई और उसी जगह वापस आ गई जहां से वो चढ़ना शुरू हुई थी. स्टैंजा नंबर 7. Up it ran, not a second could stay, to utter the least complaint, till it fell still lower, and there it lay, a little dizzy and faint. In these lines, poetess is telling us that after falling, the spider at once rose from the ground without waiting to complain and began to climb on. But it fell down again very badly. Its head began to whirl around and lay there for a while. This time he became dazed and unconscious. It means the spider did not move after falling down once again. एक मर्तबा दोबारा उसने ऊपर चढ़ना शुरू किया और वो ऊपर चढ़ती गई, लेकिन क्या हुआ कि दोबारा नीचे गिर गई. लेकिन इस दफा जब वो नीचे गिरी तो वो बहुत बुरी तरह नीचे गिरी थी, और जहां पहले जिस लेवल पे थी, जिस पोजीशन पे थी, उससे भी नीचे आ गई. लेकिन उसने कोई कंप्लेन नहीं की, उसने कोई कंप्लेन नहीं की. इधर उधर देखकर नहीं सोची, मायूसी नहीं आई उसके ऊपर, नाउमीदी नहीं आई, बल्कि जब इस दफा गिरी वो तो उसका सर चकराने लगा और वो वहां थोड़ी देर के लिए ऐसे ही पड़ी रही, जैसे कि अनकॉन्शियस हो गई हो, बेहोश हो गई हो. So my brothers, we will continue the remaining stanzas from stanza number 8 to 14 in the next video lecture, inshallah ta'ala. It's all for today. You need to go through these 7 stanzas on your own and try to get to understand what I've explained you here in this video lecture. It's time to go through the question I asked you at the beginning of this video. Here you are. How many seconds are there in a year, which means 12 months? 12 महीनों में कितने सेकंड्स होते हैं? I can see calculators coming out in your hands. No need to calculate anything. आप पहले कैलकुलेट करेंगे कि 1 मिनट में 60 सेकंड्स होते हैं, फिर 1 आवर में कितने हुए, मल्टीप्लाई बाय 60, और उसके बाद आप देखेंगे एक दिन में कितने हुए, मल्टीप्लाई बाय 24, फिर आप कैलकुलेट करेंगे कि एक महीने में कितने सेकंड्स हुए, मल्टीप्लाई बाय 30, फिर आप कैलकुलेट करेंगे कि अगर एक महीने में इतने हुए तो फिर 12 महीनों में कितने होंगे, मल्टीप्लाई बाय 12. That will be a huge calculation. You don't need to do it. The answer is very simple. I'm going to tell you the answer just in a moment. Here is the answer. 12 seconds. 12 महीनों में 12 ही seconds होते हैं. My brothers, here I did not mean the seconds what are in a minute. जो एक मिनट में 60 seconds होती हैं. I did not mean that seconds here. What I meant by seconds here, second of every month. हर महीने की दूसरी तारीख. सेकंड का एक मतलब दूसरी तारीख भी होता है. So I meant the same here. So there are 12 seconds, 2nd of January, 2nd of February, 2nd of March, 2nd of April, 2nd of May, 2nd of June, 2nd of July, so on and so forth. Riddles are only a game of words. You need to know how to play with them. आपको सिर्फ वर्ड से गेम खेलना होता है और एक रिडल बन जाती है. I hope you enjoyed this riddle and the answer too. You will enjoy more asking this riddle to your friends, family and members. And meanwhile, you may ask this riddle to everybody and enjoy it. And we will meet again in the next video lecture. Till then, take very good care of yourselves. Take healthy diet, take more proteins, carbs, vitamins and minerals. Stay home, stay safe. Follow all the SOPs instructed by the government. We will meet again in the next video lecture with more to study, with more to explain the remaining 7 stanzas of this poem, King Bruce and the Spider. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.